The crow explained that his father was nearly 5 centuries old, unable to move, and no longer capable of flight. His wings had deteriorated with age, leaving him completely defenseless. Whenever other birds circled nearby, especially predators, the young crow would spread his own wings over his father to shield him from danger and keep him alive. Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, known for his wisdom and justice, ordered that the crow's father be brought before him to verify the truth of this claim. When the elderly crow was presented, he appeared exactly as his son had described, frail, grounded, and dependent. The prophet did not address the young crow further. Instead, he turned to the father and asked him a profound question. What was the most extraordinary event he had witnessed in his long life? The aged crow replied that in his youth, he once encountered a magnificent city whose walls, gates, and structures were entirely made of gold. When he landed there, the people welcomed him warmly and gifted him a camel. He and other birds fed on its meat. Years later, famine struck, and he returned to the same place seeking sustenance. This time, the city had transformed, its gold replaced with silver. The inhabitants offered him a goat, which he ate before leaving. Decades passed, and curiosity led him back once more. When he arrived, the city had vanished into dust. Nothing remained but emptiness, and the people offered him nothing at all. He described this transformation as the strangest and most unsettling experience of his existence. Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, asked whether the crow still remembered the city's location. The old bird confirmed that he did. The prophet then commanded that the young crow be seated upon the royal carpet and ordered the wind to carry them to the place. Upon arrival, Prophet Suleiman asked where the city stood. The crow replied that this barren land was once its location. The prophet instructed that the earth be excavated. As the soil was removed, remnants of an ancient civilization emerged, ruins confirming the crow's account. He then commanded that any surviving creature from the former city be located. After a search, the jinn and the wind informed him of a massive snake dwelling deep inside a well, estimated to be over 300 years old. The snake was summoned before Prophet Suleiman. When asked to identify itself, it gave its name and was questioned about the destruction of the city's people. The snake refused to speak unless granted a solemn promise by Allah that it would not be harmed. Prophet Suleiman agreed, assuring safety unless the snake had violated divine law. The snake then revealed that the people of the city had rebelled against Allah's blessings. As punishment, Allah sent the snake, which poisoned the city's water supply, leading to the death of the entire population. After hearing this, Prophet Suleiman ordered the city to be rebuilt to its former glory. Once reconstruction was complete, he commanded that the snake be executed. The snake protested, reminding the prophet of the promise. Prophet Suleiman replied that his promise excluded acts of injustice, and the snake had not taken a single life but had destroyed an entire nation. The sentence was carried out. The snake's teeth were displayed at the city gate as a warning. Over time, people referred to them as the teeth of Say, and gradually, the city became known by a name derived from that phrase. According to Sheikh Abdul Rahman bin Salam, when Prophet Suleiman realized the immense authority Allah had granted him, he prayed to be allowed to provide sustenance for all of creation for 1 year. Allah revealed that such a task was beyond human capacity. He then requested a week, which was also denied. Finally, he asked for permission to attempt it for a single day, and Allah allowed it. With this permission, Prophet Suleiman ordered humans and jinn to gather every lawful creature across the earth. Massive cooking vessels were prepared, animals were slaughtered and cooked, and the wind was commanded to preserve the food. The feast was spread across a vast wilderness, covering an area equivalent to a month's journey in all directions. After praying, Prophet Suleiman was asked by Allah which creation would eat first. He chose the creatures of the sea. A great fish arrived and began eating from one end of the feast, consuming everything rapidly. When it finished, it asked for more, stating that the food was insufficient. Astonished, Prophet Suleiman fell into prostration, glorifying Allah, acknowledging that only the Creator truly sustains all beings. Narration recorded in Ibn Majah mentions that Prophet Suleiman's mother once advised him not to spend entire nights sleeping, warning that excessive rest deprives a person of blessings and good deeds on the Day of Judgment. Allah granted Prophet Suleiman extraordinary miracles: unmatched dominion, obedience of humans, animals, and jinn, mastery over the wind, and access to molten copper flowing like water. The Quran mentions him across multiple chapters, highlighting his wisdom, judgment, and understanding. One famous case involved a dispute between a farmer and a shepherd brought before Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, When the goats destroyed the farmers' crops, Prophet Dawood ruled that the flock be given as compensation. Later, Prophet Suleiman proposed an alternative. The farmer would benefit from the goats' milk and wool while the shepherd restored the land. Once restored, both properties would be returned. Allah praised this judgment in Surah Al-Anbiya. Prophet Suleiman prayed for a kingdom unmatched by any other, solely to elevate Allah's religion. His prayer was accepted. The wind carried him and his army across vast distances within hours. Birds shaded his throne, and jinn labored under his command, retrieving treasures and constructing grand structures. Those who disobeyed were restrained and punished. The Quran describes two types of jinn: believers who served willingly and rebellious ones controlled by divine authority. Allah appointed protection against their disobedience, ensuring justice prevailed. Spring of molten copper was granted to Prophet Suleiman, used for tools, vessels, and ships. Historical findings in Oman suggest advanced metalwork during his era, aligning with Quranic descriptions. During a drought, Prophet Suleiman once noticed an ant praying for rain. Moved by its sincerity, he told the people rain would fall, and it did. On another occasion, he noticed the absence of the hoopoe bird, valued for its ability to locate underground water. This skill was essential for survival and development. Islamic scholars emphasize balancing religious knowledge with practical skills, while recognizing Allah as the ultimate provider. Pious predecessors documented spiritual practices believed to invite divine blessings. One such practice, recorded centuries ago, involves reciting Surah Al-Fatiha 7 times and Surah Al-Inshirah 7 times, followed by reciting Razak 313 times, with blessings upon the Prophet before and after. Many scholars reported that those who practiced this consistently experienced increased sustenance and relief. The purpose of sharing this is to highlight gratitude, effort, and reliance on Allah. When practiced sincerely, blessings unfold over time. May Allah grant us the ability to listen, understand, and act upon beneficial knowledge, accept our efforts, and bless all who seek His mercy. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic content. May Allah bless you and your family.